was meant to be a bedroom somehow turned into a scrapyard of shame. A black hole that eats tools, good intentions, and sadly, cast iron radiators. We've been telling ourselves we'll get around to it soon, but soon became later, and later became this. And now it's finally time to face the mess and find out what's hiding in all these boxes and bags. We've saved the worst room for last, and somehow I think we're going to regret it. At some point this became less of a bedroom and more of a tool graveyard. Half of these boxes, bags, tubs were kindly donated over the last couple of years, and the problem is we've never actually looked inside a lot of them. Now we don't actually know what a lot of these tools are. I mean, we got a stack of circular saw blades here. They're obviously for a different saw to anything we own. So they'd probably get offered to friends first, but ultimately they're probably going to end up in a charity shop. If you recognise any of these things, please leave a comment in the section below.
Oh no, I broke it!
My priceless antique! I knew under there somewhere there was going to be a lovely old floor. I think it's probably pitch pine and not chestnut like the other side of the house. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cast iron radiators in the room, and the big ones weigh more than me and Mandy put together, and there are 3 of the big ones. I have no idea how we're going to get them down the stairs, because we couldn't even move them into this room on our own. We've both had a go at lifting just one end of this, and well, it is significantly heavier than the smaller ones. So how we're going to get it down the stairs, well, who knows really. But first of all, we've got to get it on the plank quiz.
Right then. So we're doing it together?
I'll see if I can lift it onto the plank first.
Okay.
Well, that's the floor moving. That's like, I think that's something falling out. Yeah, you can feel the floor moving.
It's because it's very heavy. What is? Oh, it's a disc.
Metal cutting disc. Yes.
I'm cutting it in half.
I'll do the other end. Well, I suppose we both got to lift it at some point. You want to have a go, do you?
Yeah. I've had a go.
When I was young, I would be able to do this, but I see why. Oh, that is heavy.
There you go, double.
Double. But you can actually feel the floorboards bending. We're replacing all the floorboards on the landing because they've seen a lot of traffic over the last 150 years and they're not in the best of condition. They've got a bit of woodworm and...
However, I don't want to put this through it.
Yeah.
I'm not replacing them just yet.
We don't want to replace them just yet. They've got a bit of life left in them and woodworm. But, yeah, so we give it a go.
Oh dear, I'm not looking forward to this. Right then.
I don't think I'm going to be able to stop 200 plus kilos.
Well, that's what I mean.
No, absolutely no way.
Right, okay, so this is easier than I thought it was going to be.
Oh.
Next step.
I've got it.
I've got it. Famous last words. Crack on. Pardon you.
Pardon me. My heavens. We got this, have we?
Just don't let go.
I'm not planning on letting go. Yeah. Gravity's on our side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or not.
Or not.
You're on the bottom.
I am. Oh yeah.
That's it. Next.
We've just moved the final radiator from in front of the window, and what we discovered is the floor is actually in a lot better condition than what we expected.
Yeah.
But the wall, well, that's a different matter entirely. The wall is crumbling of its own accord, and the wall has been repaired at some point in the past with bits of concrete and cement. The window itself, the window is, well, the window's rotting and
It's rotting and it's single glazed. So
yeah, it's disintegrating, isn't it? And will need to be replaced because every time it gets cold, you get condensation and damp, and ants and lizards, ice. Yeah, you get all sorts coming in here. And I think we have decided now that we're going to do a feature wall here, and that's exposed stone, and it looks really good. It looks farmhouse and right for the building, doesn't it?
So.
And yeah, so
Yeah, we'll probably insulate the outside wall.
Insulate the outside wall because that had a really good effect in the hobby room. It feels really warm, doesn't it? So I think that's the right thing to do. I'm not sure what style we're doing in here yet. We haven't decided on that. Time will tell. Yeah, as they say. So yeah, it's a bit of a discovery, but
It is. Right, we've got one more to.
the last remaining
I
radiator.
don't think it's as big as the other one.
No, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
The one was 15.
15. So Doddle, walk in the park. The plaster is clearly blown. You can hear it's detached from the wall, and this has all got to be removed from both of these walls. I expect many of you will watch our channel regularly, and you will have seen we took a chimney down in this corner of the room, and we were up some scaffolding, and it crashed to the ground, barely missing us. We're up with it. Wow. Now, I don't know what kind of mould goes purple and furry and this smelly, but it's obviously detached from the wall and needs to come down. If it doesn't fall down on its own, really, because, well, I don't even see that, but it's moving of its own accord. So it shouldn't take too much effort to get this to come down pretty quickly. So I'm going to give it a bash and see how easily it detaches. Ooh, it's quite a whiff coming up. You can you're quite lucky you've not got smell-o-vision, because there's, well, quite a damp aroma coming up now. So yeah, that is coming off in sheets now, so yeah. Yeah, that needs to come down really. Yeah, so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to rake out between all the stones here and take it all back. Yeah, and start again really. See if we can find any huge cracks, because there's going to be a lot of huge cracks now. They say lime mortar walls are supposed to breathe, and if we hadn't a lime mortar the outside the house, there would have been a hurricane blowing through some of these cracks, because you can literally put your hand in them. I mean, look at some of the repairs that have been done on there. That is Mortar adhesive plaster, as it's known in France, which is ultra sticky plaster. There is cement and concrete in there, and that is a Temet tile, a terracotta tile. Yeah, terrible repairs. And don't get me started on the patch of wall below the window. They didn't put their best guy on the job for that. They picked some really terrible stones to do it, and we were discussing whether at one point they were planning on having floor to ceiling windows, and they changed their mind. But yeah, terrible job. The water's been coming in and it's soaked the lintel beam above the window downstairs, it's soaked the floorboards. Yeah, terrible. So we've got to give this whole wall our priority attention. We've got to sort it out soon. This plaster is really holding on. It's not blown or anything dramatic like that, but underneath I can remove it with my fingertips. Apparently, over the years, the lime content has decided to vacate early. So when we replace it with fresh lime mortar, it'll actually have some backbone. But occasionally we were questioning why we were bothering to replace it at all. And then, as we pan left, yeah, here it is, the culprit behind all that purple furry mould that had been haunting this room for years. This isn't just a crack, this is an ancient scaffolding pole hole. A beam would have passed straight through here to the outside, and yes, you can actually see daylight. My whole arm is going in here, shoulder deep. At this point, I'm practically doing a whole wall hug. Yeah, there's a lintel stone across the top here. A wooden beam would have slotted through this, holding on to the scaffolding outside. Yeah, and here's the kicker. There's no stone filling this hole. None. Yet somehow the plasterer managed to cover this up. I mean, it's just magic, wizard level skills. Yeah, and an ancient French sorcerer done this. Yeah, we'll have to plug this hole up with a rock and stones and lots of lime mortar to fix this properly. But yeah, this needs to be done to sort this out. Guess what's arrived? Early in the morning. It's so early in the morning, Mandy's got no socks on and I've got my trousers on back to front.
I wasn't expecting of this. Why am I walking round doing this?
I don't know. Yeah. Oh, it's early. Very, very early. Oh, I didn't realise people got up this early in the morning. Ta-da! We've raked out the wall, and it turns out there was more than one scaffolding hole in the wall. There's the one that we know about. Ta-da! And it turns out there's another one here, and
Possibly one here.
Here.
But I've not dug that out.
We've not dug that one out, but there also might be some more lower down, because you can see lintel stones here and another lintel stone here, and there's one over here. So the wall is absolutely peppered with lintel stones, and possibly lintel stones everywhere. But yeah, what are we going to find in the ceiling? Bedroom number 1 had a massive beehive, monumentally huge, enormous beehive.
The bees in bedroom 1.
We had in
Bedroom
2, we had pine martin nest.
Yeah.
Above the stairs, we found a wartime wallet with ration stamps. The other bedroom, we broken beam, and all the floorboards were rotten.
So rotted floorboards in there. The beam was in the...
Oh, the beam was in that one. We had rats with clogs on running round. Here we go. Cooking on gas. Yeah, that seems to be packed. I can see some... Definitely smells rather odd.
That's that delightful aroma of mice.
Yeah, mice droppings.
Rats and yucky stuff like that.
We got a huge rat nest, and we got a hole right up to the attic where the rats have eaten through. Ugh. You're not on me. We have done the majority of the prep work in this room, and it is no longer the tool room of shame. No. It has the potential to be a bedroom.
Well, actually, you can open the door and let people have a look now.
Yeah, it does smell a bit.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's got a distinct smell of
mouse,
rat. But
rodent.
Hopefully, once the window's done, we can actually open the window again. So hopefully that'll disappear soon.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, I think also we need to clean the beams
and
the floorboards above to get rid of the rest of the
detritus. Yeah. That's the thing. We think we're going to have to replace the floorboards in the ceiling.
Definitely some of them by the window.
Yeah, because the rats have eaten them a bit.
Chomped.
They have had a good old munch, but it has got potential now, this room. So, yeah, we're looking, well, we think we're a bit excited about this room now.
I wouldn't go that far. But...
Well, yeah, it has got potential now.
It has, yeah.
But we might have a bit of downtime over the rest of December.
Yeah, Christmas is approaching.
Yeah.
So we might have a
little bit of a break.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We've already been invited to a few parties, and so there might be a bit of festive season coming up.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully. So, as usual, folks, give us a bit of the old like and subscribe.
Just like that.
And if you can find that hype button, give it a bit of that as well.
Yeah, and do a comment. We love reading them.
Yeah. So, au revoir.
Au revoir.